Liza was very excited because she was going to see Phnom Penh for the very first time. She could not stop thinking about the trip. She packed her small backpack carefully. She put in her favorite clothes, a notebook, a pencil, and a little camera she had received for her birthday. She made sure to put in a small bottle of water because she knew walking around a new city could be tiring. Then she put on her comfortable shoes. They were soft and light, her favorite ones. She wore her favorite hat because the sun was very bright in Cambodia. When she arrived at the airport, she looked out of the window. She saw big airplanes and felt a little nervous but also very happy. She was traveling alone for the first time. She remembered what her mother had told her: be brave. Liza, always watch your things and stay where people can see you. Liza nodded and smiled to herself, feeling a little more confident. When she landed in Phnom Penh, she felt a warm breeze on her face. The city looked very different from her small town at home. There were many motorbikes and colorful tuk-tuks. People were walking quickly with bags. Street vendors were selling fruit. The smells of food from small restaurants made her stomach rumble. It smelled so good. She saw a big river, the Mekong River, flowing calmly with boats going up and down. Liza walked slowly along the river. She watched children play near the water, laughing, running, and splashing. She felt a little shy because everyone seemed to know each other. She thought about how her own neighborhood was quiet and small, with only a few shops and houses close together. As she continued to walk, she saw a beautiful golden temple, the Wat Panam. It stood tall on a small hill. She climbed the steps carefully, holding onto the railing. When she reached the top, she could see the whole city from above. She saw tall buildings, small streets, trees, and people moving like little ants. Liza took out her camera and started to take pictures. She said quietly, "This is so beautiful. I have never seen anything like this before." Then she walked down and went to a small market. People were selling colorful clothes, shiny jewelry, and fresh fruits like mangoes, bananas, and rambutans. Liza tried to speak with the sellers using the few Khmer words she had learned. "Hello, how much?" she asked. They smiled and said something she did not understand but felt kind. She laughed because she knew learning a new language could be difficult. Then she tried some street food, sticky rice with mango. It was sweet and delicious. She drank coconut water from a small cup, feeling happy and refreshed. As she walked more, she noticed children going to school in their neat uniforms. Teachers were waving at them. She remembered her own school days. She felt curious about what the children in Phnom Penh were learning. She imagined herself sitting in a classroom, listening to the teacher, and writing in her notebook. She smiled because even though everything was different, some things were the same, like learning, laughing with friends, and feeling excited about new things. Liza decided to take a tuk-tuk to explore more. The driver smiled and asked where she wanted to go. Liza said slowly, "To the royal palace, please." The tuk-tuk moved quickly through the streets. It passed street food stalls, small shops, colorful signs, and laughing people. Liza held on tightly and felt the wind in her hair. When she arrived at the royal palace, the gates were huge, with golden decorations, tall walls and guards standing still. She felt a little nervous but amazed. She walked inside slowly, looking at the beautiful buildings, the shiny roofs, the big gardens, and the fountains. She imagined kings and queens living there long ago, wearing beautiful clothes and walking in the gardens. She took many pictures because she wanted to remember every detail. Then she sat under a big tree, eating a small snack from her backpack. She watched birds fly and people walking slowly around. She felt happy and peaceful. She thought about how brave she was to travel alone, how much she was learning, and how much she loved seeing new places. Then she visited the National Museum. It was full of statues, paintings, and old objects. Liza read the small signs, trying to understand the history. She felt amazed at the skill of the artists, the details in the carvings, and the colors of the paintings. She imagined the people who had made them long ago. Then she walked to a small coffee shop nearby. The smell of coffee and pastries made her feel warm and comfortable. She ordered a small cake and a cup of tea. She sat by the window, looking outside at people walking by, motorbikes passing, and small children playing with their friends. She opened her notebook and started writing about her day. Today I saw Phnom Penh for the first time. It is very big. People are nice. Food is tasty. The river is beautiful. I am happy. She smiled because even small words could describe her big feelings. Then she walked to a park. Families were sitting on benches, children were running on the grass, and the sun was starting to go down, making the sky orange and pink. Liza sat on a bench, watching the sunset. She felt calm and happy. She thought about all the things she had seen, learned, and experienced. She realized that Phnom Penh was not only big and busy, but full of life, stories, and kind people. She promised herself that she would remember this day forever, and maybe come back one day to see more, meet more people, try more food, and learn more about Cambodia. As she walked slowly back to her small hotel, she thought about her family and friends back home. She would tell them all the stories and show them the pictures. Maybe she would inspire them to travel and explore new places too. Liza felt proud because she had been brave, curious, and kind during her first day in Phnom Penh. She fell asleep that night dreaming of golden temples, flowing rivers, smiling children, colorful markets, and the exciting adventures that tomorrow would bring. She knew deep inside that this was only the beginning of her journey, a journey full of learning, fun, and new experiences. Even though it was her first time in the city, Phnom Penh felt a little like a friend now, welcoming her, teaching her, and inspiring her. Liza could not wait to see more, meet more people, try new foods, and walk through the streets with her little backpack, camera, and notebook. She would write every small detail in her own words so that she could remember forever. She smiled again, thinking that traveling was not just about seeing new places, but feeling, learning, and growing. She promised herself that every day she would be brave, curious, and kind, just like today. Her first day in Phnom Penh, Cambodia, was a city full of colors, smells, sounds, people, food, rivers, temples, history, markets, laughter, and life. As she closed her eyes, she whispered softly, "Thank you, Phnom Penh, for my first adventure. I will never forget you." The city seemed to whisper back, with the wind through the trees, the distant sound of children laughing, the soft waves of the river, and the lights of the streets glowing like little stars, making Liza feel happy, safe, and excited for all the days to come. Liza's first day in Phnom Penh was full of excitement, learning, and new experiences. She saw beautiful temples, busy streets, and colorful markets. She tried delicious food and met kind people. She felt brave to explore the city on her own and happy to discover so many new things. Liza realized that traveling is not just about seeing new places, but also about feeling, learning, and growing. Phnom Penh became a special memory for her. She promised herself to always be curious, kind, and brave in every adventure she takes. Her journey had just begun, and she knew that many more exciting stories and lessons awaited her in the days to come. Thank you for listening. We hope you enjoyed this story. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel for more stories to help you learn English. See you next time.